Let me put you on game. Don't listen to people who lose or you'll do the same. Stop talking to people who don't give a fuck what you saying. Stop spending your money on weed, go hop on a plane. Stop pointing the finger and start taking some of the blame. Let me put you on game. The money is up and it's down, it's just how it goes. Everyone's going through something.
What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. So this is going to be your career and finance reading. We're going to look at your career, your finances, and see what it is that you need to know. All right, so first we're going to start off with an angel message. Some messages from my Scorpios. What do they need to know when it comes to their career and their finances? What does Scorpio need to know when it comes to their career and finances? So we got 28. All right, so I feel like you're supposed to be holding some type of leadership position, okay? I feel like you're making some type of effort. You know, for some of you, this would be a big accomplishment for you to be able to obtain or hold some type of leadership position in a job or in the workplace. But with this card coming out sideways, I feel like maybe you don't feel like you're being recognized for your hard work. Maybe you feel like you're not valued, by your people that's above you, like your management and stuff like that. Like maybe people doubt that you're going to be that compassionate leader, that you're capable of being able to hold some type of leadership position, and that you're going to be able to bring people together to work on different projects and work as a team to get some shit done. Okay. So I feel like you possess leadership position. Some of you guys may not believe in yourself, and then there could be someone here who doesn't want you to have or to possess some type of leadership role, because we do have causing you to miss out on an opportunity here. Okay, so there could be someone here who wants to cause you to miss out on some type of leadership role or position in the workplace here. Okay, this can be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you can have an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, this may not resonate with everybody. This person may not be an air sign, but there's someone that's an air sign for some of you guys. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that wants you to miss out. They're trying their best to keep you from missing out on some type of leadership role or position. Now, this could have been something that maybe was just posted in your job, maybe in the break room. This could have been something that was posted on the website, but maybe you told people. That's why we always say, man, keep your business, keep your moves, everything that you want to do, keep that shit to yourself, because everybody don't have your best interest at heart. So you could have shared with somebody, like maybe you're wanting to apply for a certain position, or you're hoping that you get approved or you get this certain position. There could be someone else that's trying to make sure that you don't get that shit. Okay, we got work smart. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are simple. So some of you could be struggling when it comes to maybe your job, your career. You can be an entrepreneur, and maybe you're struggling with, like, you have a lot of tasks, you have a lot of things that you have to do. You wear a lot of hats in your house, you know what I'm saying, or within your field. You wear a lot of hats in your life, period. Like me, shit, I'm a single parent. I homeschool my child. I still got to cook. I still got to take care of the household. I still got to find time to work. So you have to learn how to balance work, home, school, love life if you got a relationship, right? But sometimes we make shit harder than what it has to be. It could be time to clean house personally and professionally and start with a clean palette. All right, some of you need to stick to basic needs when it comes to spending and put some money aside, okay? All right, so let's see. Let's get some tarot here. So let's see exactly what's going on. So I feel like you're being called to either step in some type of leadership role, step in some type of leadership position. This could be something that you're wanting for yourself, but the problem is you have someone here. This can be a coworker. This can be someone in management. You know what I'm saying? It could be another supervisor here who don't like you or who doesn't want you to get some type of position. But the thing is, Scorpio, if something is meant for you to have, you gonna get it. If you don't get it at that time, that doesn't mean that it wasn't meant for you to be. Maybe it just wasn't meant for you to have at that particular time here, okay? So let's pull just a little bit of tarot. Let's see what's going on. Messages for my Scorpios when it comes to their career and finances. What do they need to know? Scorpio, career and finances. What do they need to know? So you got a King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords. I'm sorry. Scorpio, you represent this King of Wands energy, whether you a male or a female. Okay. You're a natural born leader here. This is twice. You are a natural born leader. You were always meant to lead. You were always meant to be in some type of position of power. But right now, I feel like something is blocking your energy. Maybe right now you don't believe in yourself. Something that's off balance. Maybe you've been hearing what other people has been saying and it's starting to get to you, and now you're not believing in yourself. Maybe you can be overconfident. Like you telling people, I know I'm gonna get this, I know I'm gonna get that, and then you fuck around and don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's somebody who wants to bully you out of an opportunity here, okay? You're a natural born leader. You have a lot of connections. Like, even though you may not, I feel like you because this is what I feel about myself. You know what I'm saying? You may not have a lot of friends, but you're heavily connected. You know a lot of people and a lot of people know you. So, when you're heavily connected, people often come to you or they go through you to get to other people or situations like that. You're assertive, you're the type of person where, don't nobody have to tell you what to do. You're gonna get up and do that shit on your own, okay? But we gotta take a leadership role. This is what you're being called to do. You are being called to take some type of leadership role, take some type of leadership position in the workplace, on your job. Some of you, something is blocking your energy. Maybe you don't believe that you can have this position. Like a lot of people don't want to be in management or supervisor. Here, that's a lot of work. You're responsible for a lot of people. Everything falls on you. You know what I'm saying? But if it's meant for you to be in that position, if it's meant for you to have that role, then it's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? But you have to believe in yourself. Something could be blocking you from being able to accept this position or being able to accept this is the role for you. Tell us more. Scorpio career and finances. The magician, yeah, your personal power. The magician, you have to believe in yourself, okay? Believe that you have the power. You got all the tools. You got everything that it takes. The magician, when you see the magician card, which these are my handmade cards. But in tarot, the regular magician, you see he has a cup, he got his wand, he got his sword, and he got his pinnacle. Those are all the tools that you need to be able to stand in your power and hold this position of power, okay? Some of you are going to be networking because you have a lot of connections. People can go through you to network, or this is what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe you're supposed to take those connections and network, and make it beneficial for you. But with this magician card, I feel like you got the tools, you got everything that it takes for you to hold this leadership position. But just because people don't feel like that you deserve it or that you have the qualities that you have what it takes to be in this position, like don't let other people words affect you. Like you gotta know that shit, okay? Tell us more, Scorpio career and finance. What do they need to know? Damn. We got the devil. Yeah, for some of y'all, you can be in a toxic work environment. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling uncomfortable right now. Some of you could be working too many hours, but you're in a toxic workplace. And I feel like you stepping into this leadership position, like when you ready to move on and advance in your life, you just being in a leadership role. A lot of times, different companies and jobs, they want to see that you just able to obtain or hold a position for at least a year. You know what I'm saying? Hold that position for a year. Take that experience that you're gonna get in that position, and then move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? If you can stand it one more year, Scorpio, do that shit. Take that experience, and you can take that, and you can go apply for something bigger and better. All right, this is gonna prepare you. This is gonna make you ready for some type of challenge. There's a lot of adversity and friction in someone's job. Okay, and I really feel like you stepping into this leadership role, you know what I'm saying, is going to help you be able to advance in the future. Yeah, somebody here trying to keep you from moving out, or they don't want you to have this position. Okay, we got the Knight of Swords. They can be fucking with your mental. This can be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But if it's meant for you to have that position, take it. Others of you, if you're not interested in this position, that means it's time for you to move on. If your workplace is too environment, it's starting to drain you. You get a headache just thinking about going to work. You know what I'm saying? You get off and you already be mad or frustrated about the next thing and you ain't even got there. You know what I'm saying? If your job is starting to affect you in that way, it's time to move the fuck on, okay? But we got the 7 of Wands. I feel like it's time for you to prove yourself. Don't allow this energy, don't allow what other people have to say to block you or to stop you from getting an opportunity. Yeah, somebody here may not want you to have this opportunity. Yeah, they may try to keep you from having this opportunity, but if it's meant for you to have, then it's going to be meant for you. You see what I'm saying? Then you're going to have it. If it's meant for you to hold and have this position in the workplace, then you're going to have that. Nobody can stop that shit. I don't give a fuck who they are, okay? Nobody is more powerful than God, baby. So let's see. Who is this reading about? Well, let's pull the money message, and then we're going to see who this reading is about, okay? So we got Sag. We could be a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We got the Magician. We got Capricorn, Scorpio, Sag, and shit. I can't think right now. Hold on. And then we got the Gemini for the Magician. Okay, so kind of is a little heavy on the air sign energy here. Okay, so messages for my Scorpio. Let's get a money message to close out this reading. What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio career and finance. What do they need to know? Okay, this wants to come out anyway. So we got butterfly. There's about to be a sudden change when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career. For some of you, this is going to be finances here. All right, we got frivolous spending. So if your money been kind of tight, this can be like some unexpected money or something coming in. This can be a short-term loan that you're going to receive, but this is some type of movement. All right, there's about to be some movement in your life. And for some of you, I feel like whoever it is going to get this reading, your energy is not going to be blocked. This card is going to come up upright, and you're going to step into this King of Wands energy and realize that you are a natural born energy. Fuck who it is that's trying to keep you from having some position in the workplace, because like I said, if it's meant for you to have, you going to have it. I love you, Scorpio, and until next time, stay blessed.